So hello friends, welcome to the channel Software Study Launch. So today we are looking SQL operators. What is the SQL operators? So there are five types of operators called arithmetic, comparison, logical, string, and null operator. So let's see one by one. So what is the arithmetic operator? So arithmetic operator basically used to add, subtract, division, multiplication, modulus to perform the modulus operation. Okay. Then next set of operator is called as comparison operators. So it contains equal to, not equal to. Not equal to is also written as not and equal to, or less than or greater than symbol. And greater than, less than, greater than equal to, less than equal to. Next is logical operators. Contains and, or, and not. Next one is string operators. Basically concat or double vertical bar or concat round bracket, like, in, and between. Next is null operators, to check the value is null or not. So they have basically two operators, is null and is not null. So we will see the we will see each operator in a query. Hello friends. So today we are going to learn the SQL operators. So what is the SQL operators and why it is used in SQL queries? So we look one by one in this video. So first we select the database and then check the table what the data we have. Let's see. So we have the employees table and which contains the data like ID, email ID, first name, last name, age, hire date, gender, salary, department ID, and a status. So uh, first we check what is the arithmetic operators available in the SQL. So when we write the query like select 5 plus 3, so it performs the arithmetic add operation. So when we hit the enter, it returns the 8. So basically it execute this statement execute and add the two numbers like 5 and 3. So like that way we have the another operator as well, like subtraction, division, modular, multiplication, etc. So let's see one by one. So this is the subtraction operator. This is the multiplication operator. So this is the division operator. This is the modular operator. So these are the arithmetic operators we have in the SQLs. So next one is the comparison operators. So basically in the comparison operators it contains the equal to, not equal to, greater than equal to, less than equal to, greater than, less than, etc. So let's see one by one. So we again check the table like employees. So first we check the equal to operator. So we have the user of ID2 equal to the Jane dot Smith. So when we hit the query, it returns the second record which is the matching in the table. So what happens when the record is not matched? So it returns the empty set. So basically this equal to sign is the comparison operators. This is the equal to sign, and it is also called as a comparison operator. So another one is not equal to. So it returns all the data except the one. So basically this is the not equal to operator. Next one is greater than operator. So this is the greater than operator. So we find the salary greater than 75k. So it returns all the salary which is greater than 75k. Same as the less than operator. So we return all the salary which is less than 75k. So this is the less than operator and this is the greater than operator. So next one is greater than equal to operator. So this query basically returns the equal to variable equal matching with the specific ID or the ID is greater than 70. So because of that, this this statement returns the two rows called which is 17 and 18. 17 is equal to the 17 and 18 is greater than 70. So same as the less than operator, less than or equal to operator. So it basically returns the fourth row which is also equal to ID equal to 4 and all the other rows which where the ID equal less than 4. So these are the comparison operators available in the SQL. So next set of operator is called as logical operator. So logical operator contains and, or, and not. So this basically used when we want to apply the multiple condition. At the time we use the logical operators. Like when we want to add the multiple conditions, at that time we use the and. For example, where ID greater than 5 and age greater than 20. Sorry, we take it 40. So we select one more column here called as age. So basically this AND operator is used when we want to add the multiple conditions in a select query. So in this query we first fetch ID greater than 5 and also the same ID and ID with matching the age is greater than 40. So this query basically returns the 4 row only because there are the only the matching condition like. So basically in this case we want to match both the conditions. So if the first condition is matched and second is not matched, or second match and first is not matched, or the both the conditions not matched, at that time this query not return the result. So when we use the AND operator at that time we want to match both the conditions to get the results. So the 4 records which matches both the conditions like ID is greater than 5 and age is greater than 40. So if we check for the seventh record which is also ID greater than 5 but the age is equal to 30, so age is less than 40. So because of that reason this row is also skipped. Like 8, 9, this row is also skipped because of the age criteria is not matched. Next one is OR. So like and it perform the opposite operation. Like in the AND operator, we need to match all the conditions, but in the when we use the OR operator at that time, we match either first or either second or any one condition from the both the condition or which is all the condition which is written in the statement. So basically, this statement returns 14, sorry, 13 rows. So instead of that, we add some other columns like our first record status is pending. So it basically add first record as well. Let's see. So here it either match first condition or the second condition like that way. So when we want to get the records which match either one or another condition, at that time we use the OR operator. Basically. Next logical operator is NOT operator. So this is basically the negative statement like that, like how. So if I want to get all the records, all the ID which is not all the records which is not in the specific set of IDs, for example, or the status is not equal to pending. So we are using the ID not in the set of IDs. Like so, not statement is basically used when we need to get the result except the specific condition. So in this case, we are getting all the records where the ID not contains in the set of the IDs. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4. It basically skip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 first ninth record because we get ID not in this set. So so these are the logical operators like and, or, and not. So next one is next set of operator is string operators. So first is the concatenation. So for the Postgres, it uses double equal to like select. So basically in the Postgres SQL, it use the or operator like concatenation operator like two vertical bars. But in the MySQL, we need to use concat. So here, so basically we need to concat the two columns. At that time, we use the concat operator. We first is the first column, then the second column, or we can add the empty string for the space. So next one is a like operator. So basically we have the records called stew. So in this case, basically like operator is used to match the given string in the database any column mentions column. For example, in this query, we are applying the like operator on the email ID column. So the syntax of this like query is inside the double quote. We need to give the matching characters. For example, in this query, we use the stew in a single quote stew and then percent symbol and then single quote complete and then semicolon. So basically, this query returns check from first row to the last row and check when the in which row in which row the name is matched with the stew from the start. So here, sorry, email ID from the start. So in this case, it returns the only single records with the ID 17 because if we check the 17 record, it contains the it's check the email ID start from the stew. So if we change the direction, change the symbol position, percentage symbol position, at that time it returns the empty set of rows because we don't have any. If we check our database, we don't have any email ID which ends with the stew. So if we use the .com or if we use the last name end with the Smith or ITH, like let's see. So the last name end with the ITH. So we have the two records, Jane Smith and John Steve Smith. So both are ends with the ITH at the end with the ITH. So because of that, this query fetch these two records. So next one is in operator. So in operator basically check the data in a set. So here we pass the set contains the 1, 2 and 3 value. So it returns all the rows which is matching with that set given set. So here if we pass the 25 which is not available in our database at the time it not returns. So it returns only those rows which is matching in our table. Then next one is between operator. Between 40 and 45. So this returns the four records and it consider 40 starting value and the 45 is the end value. So basically it includes both the 40 as well and the 45 as well. Each contains which value is 45, it also include this thing as well. So next set of operator is called as null operators. So next set is null operator which contains is null or is not null. So here we use select id email id where Likewise, where so here it returns the two records because 13 don't have the null, don't have the employee department ID value, and 15 also don't have the employee ID value. Department ID value. So in the opposite of is null, it is also called as not null. So it returns all the record except 13 and 15. Let's see, 13 is not written and also 15 is not written. So these are the null operators.